What's up, guys? So Patrick came here. We finished the polishing the car. So the car is completely done. We're just gonna do the headlights now. It was one part. I don't know if you guys watched it in the last episode, but basically this small section right here got scratched when we were installing the APR splitter and putting the bumper back on the car. So what I'm gonna do is wet sand it first, and then compound it, and then polish it. So what I have is some soapy water. I'm gonna start with 1500 grit and see what this does. Really what we're trying to do is just minimize the scratch if we can fully get it out. I don't know how deep it went, but it catches a little bit. So we're just really gonna try and see, because these are brand new headlights that we kind of messed up doing the install. We didn't really tape off the lights when we installed the bumper, so that was kind of our fault. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm out of spray bottles. All my spray bottles are kind of being used, so I'm just gonna pour a little bit of water, kind of move it over, and I'm gonna put some water on this. And I'm using a rid stick block, and just kind of sanding over the spot. I'm only doing these front spots. And what happens is the coating that's on the light is going to come off, so I'm going to have to recoat, which we'll coat when we do the car.
You good?
Yeah. Good. All right, guys. So already sanded out the spot. I had to bump down to 1000 grit or 1500 grit. No, 1000 grit.
Yeah, 1000.
And then I went back over it with 1500 grit. So I got where I'm at now, where I'm going to compound. A little bit too much. So I'm using a fine pad with Cut Max, and I just want to go over the spot, because right now what you have are little scratches from the sanding. So we're gonna polish out the scratches. So I'm gonna go over it with this, and then finish it with a polishing pad. And a polish. That's the step. So I'm going to hit it once with this. Slinging polish around. Where's my rag? Here. That spray.
The IPA?
Yeah. There's one over there. Where's the other one's at? Thanks. Oops. So at this point, I'm just seeing what I need to get done as far as what's working. So right here is where I gotta hit again. I got like the smaller ones out, so I'm gonna hit it probably like 2 more times.
And if it doesn't work, we'll have to sand higher and then do that again.
Yep.
To like what do you have till? You have to
I got
20.
up to 3000. So
Okay.
actually, I'll probably do that now.
Sand higher?
Sand higher. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you... Oh, that was record. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, now it's recording.
So it's at a weird angle, so I'm not using the sticks, the sanding blocks. I like a little curve. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay. almost.
Yeah.
Still a little bit up right here.
Yeah, a tiny bit.
I think you can see it on camera, but
you can see it a tiny bit. But
yeah. So I'll bump up. We'll do
3.
Yeah.
Well, let's just go the next grid up, right? 25.
25.
Yeah. I don't think if we bump up too much, it won't.
Well, it won't do much.
No, it'll. I don't think 3 has the strength to grind out 2,000. So, oh. Dual recording.
I think it looks good. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we're still gonna polish it too. So
Yeah, I'll polish it now.
Yeah, get even better.
Record. All right, so so I hit it once with the or I guess again with the Cut Max. So that was the compound. Next, I'm gonna use Perfect Finish. So just like a polishing compound or polishing finish with a polishing pad. So that is what I'm doing now. This is what I did on the rear lights. Now, usually what you don't want to do is you don't want to compound your headlights. The reason why is there's a UV finish and UV layer on it. So that came off. It's like a clear coat. So like when you sand down headlights, the water, if you're using it, it'll turn white, just like how I showed you guys when I sanded when I wet sanded the hood, how that clear coat was coming off. So the UV protection is off this section of the headlight. So what we're gonna have to do is when we go to ceramic coat the car, we're gonna have to ceramic coat the headlights as well, which we were gonna do anyways, but that adds a UV layer to it. The way that we're gonna coat the car is we're gonna use CSL for the base coat. You can't layer CSL, so you only lay it down once. And then we're gonna lay down, I think 2 coats of EXO. And most ceramic coats, they'll come with like a combo, because one's the base layer and then the other is like a topper, basically to reduce like watermarks and things like that. So that's what we're gonna do with this step. So I'm polishing, we'll wipe it down, we'll prep the car, and we'll completely wipe down the car before we start to ceramic coat.